Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Meta Madness. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, you have the members of Going to Figure Out Something versus Disgusting. We are in our second best of 5 of the day. This is Group D, day number 1. I will be back, of course, tomorrow for Group D, day number 2. This entire weekend, we will have 6 best of 5s. We are in the second best of 5 of the day. Now, if you're wondering, how does Meta Madness work and all that good stuff? Well, good news, I have you covered on all of that information. And you might be asking how we got to Haunted Mines. I believe the first map in Meta Madness is either Haunted Mines, Blackheart's Bay, or Hanamura, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's just randomized, if I remember correctly. But let's talk about how Meta Madness works. There are 10 global bans for the entire event. Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Sergeant Hammer, and Vala are all globally banned away. That means that you cannot pick them. You can ban them again. We actually did see that in a different series, and someone was like, you know that Sergeant Hammer's already been, like, globally banned. They're like, yes, but we were sending a message. Actually, they were making fun of themselves. But those are the heroes that are globally banned. Now, you might be asking, okay, but Bahamut, how do you ban out more heroes? Is it through this phase? No, it's not. In future maps of this best of 5, you could still see Stukov. You could still see Sylvanas, so long as they're not banned away. The bans for the series are based on the picks. So let's say there's a first pick Lucio. Well, nope. Well, there won't be. Let's say there's a first pick Medivh. Medivh cannot be played in the rest of this best of 5. We saw it actually earlier. There was a Greymane picked on Blackheart's Bay in the first map in the previous best of 5, and then in a future draft, someone picked Greymane, they had to cancel out the draft thing, and then they had to pick a different hero. Because Greymane was already played, so he's banned away. So I hope I made that nice and clear. I will explain this every single time we get to a new best of 5 for the YouTube purposes, but also sometimes there's people that slowly come into the streams throughout the day, and maybe they don't know all the details of Meta Madness. So we will kick things off with a Yrel. I do want to point out, Stukov, Uther, Lucio, a lot of healer priorities on the bans. But you still have, if we're looking at healer/support, Abathur, Alexstrasza, Ana, Ariel, Deckard, Karazim, Lili, Lieutenant Morales, Malfurion, Medivh, Rhaegar, Lost Vikings, Tyrande, Whitemane, Zarya. All of these are still up and available, so there's still a massive pool to choose from. And a Junkrat will kick things off right there. Hunter Orc will be able to get a Rhaegar. That was banned away against them in the previous series consistently, so glad to see Hunter Orc on that Rhaegar. And as I had mentioned, I've casted a lot of the players from Going to Figure Out Something. I can't say their name correctly today. So I do have a lot of respect for these players because I've been able to see them quite a bit. On the right-hand side, though, there are some names that do look familiar as we get a Nubarak and Chromie. Really terrifying start to this draft. There are also some of us who need to hear the explanation a few times before we understand it. That's fair. Also, for anyone in chat, if you have questions about Meta Madness or heroes or anything, by all means, throw them in Twitch chat. If I can't answer it, then I'll figure out someone who can. I don't understand. Can I hear the explanation again? Yes, at the start of the next best of 5. Malfurion banned away. All right, more healers. Samuro. Don't want to deal with the Blade Master. The longer and longer the stream goes, the more and more I'm just like, man, I want tacos after stream today. You know what also would be nice? Pizza. Pizza would also be really tasty after stream today. I've been pretty good with my diet. I've been really good with my diet. I'm hovering around 150, 150, like 4-ish. Nice, we get a Chen. Where's Brian? Oh, let me screenshot this really quickly. Alt print screen. Where's Brian? Oh, the discards are active. It's just I couldn't see it because there was something pulled over it. Oh, idiot. Where is... Sorry, this is from my buddy BCCB. Alright. Park myself back in that Discord, and Deckard Falstead. Okay. Bloodlust Samuro is terrifying, to be honest. Or to be fair. So is a bloodlusted Chen. So is a bloodlusted Chen. That's terrifying as well. I'm shaking in my boots. Alrighty, which team wins Haunted Mines? I will, disgusting. I will start the prediction when we get into games, so that way you can see level 1s and all that good stuff. As I said beforehand, thank you all for being here. Thanks for checking out the stream. I know there's probably a lot of places you can watch the Meta Madness, and I appreciate you watching it here on my channel. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you all so very much for being supportive. Awesome. And if you're not following, I hope you at least hit the follow button. Each point of armor reduces the damage a hero takes by 1%. For example, 10 armor reduces damage by 10%. Wow. Why am I like this? I don't know. I don't know why I'm like this. Okay. They're just fixing things here and there. Alright, a little bit of a slow load, but that's okay. Hey, you talk about the slow load, and it's like, no, I'm loading at the perfect speed. Come on now, Bahamut. Start prediction. Which team wins Haunted Mines? There are your level 1s. Let's introduce the players on the side of going to figure out something. BRB soaking on the Chen. Hell yeah. We got Fish on the Mei, Claude on the Junkrat, Hunter Orc to be playing the Rhaegar, and Madron on the Greymane. To the right-hand side of our map, we are seeing some brand new players. We will have Disgusting. Rydzoon. I'm going to go with Rye. Just Rye for ease on the Urel. Alvarez, I think is how you say their name, on the Chromie, twice on the on the Anubarak, Itrax on the Falstad, and Lavacol on the Deckard. Predictions still going. Oh wait, sorry, hold on.
Hey, listen.
The prediction's still going. If you'd like to get your gambles in. Chromie Time's trap going to be cleared out immediately. She did go into deep breathing level 1. Chen going for the fresh ingredients at level 1. This is going to synergize a little bit later with the level 4 talent to be able... Oh, Anubarak bumps his head against the wall, and I think twice... twice should be fine, right? Twice should be fine. Urel just going to be jumping around here, but yeah. Chen, as I said, the freshest ingredients can be a really, really good pickup for that level 4 flying kick value. Uh-oh, Chen pops a lot of stagger. Does he go into the mines? Oh, wait, the mines aren't open yet. I don't think he can go into the mines yet. They're not open. And Chen takes down Chen. Oh, no. Oh, no. Rhaegar will be able to pick up the soak in top lane. This is going to be the sapper camp for the side of Disgusting in the top. Going to figure out something will grab their own sapper camp for the bottom lane. I think you actually can go. No, you can't because they're shuttered right now. Right? Yeah, the mine doors are shuttered, so you can't actually get inside. Not until you have the announcement for it. Nice concussion mine from Junkrat to be able to split away. Meanwhile, in top lane, Chen bopped around by the Urel, but Rhaegar helping to clear things out. Totem build for the Rhaegar to start out, so nothing new for that one. Oh, Hunter Orc didn't even get the regen globe for soaking. How unfortunate. Down in bottom lane, Anubarak burrows in onto the Junkrat. Nice snipe from Deckard came with the Herodric Cube. Another kill over the side of Disgusting. Back into the top lane. Chen trying to kick in, and Urel meets that with a righteous hammer to the face. Anubarak looking to steal away the vision. We should have the announcement on our objective in about 20-something seconds. Chromie's still poking out of the fort front gate. The way is shut. It was made for those who are dead. Oh. I don't know why, but I thought you were quoting Darkest Dungeon, and then I realized that wasn't even the Darkest Dungeon quote that I was thinking of. I literally thought of the Darkest Dungeon quote for when you light a torch. I hate that it keeps making me agree that I understand I can't close gamble if I gamble. It made too late too many times. Huh. Weird. Is it like that on all browsers? Like if you logged into a different browser, would it fix it? Granted, you wouldn't have like BTTV and stuff like that, but that's not super hard to add in. I feel like it's got to be a browser thing for you. Like that's the only thing I can think of. Unless Twitch just specifically hates you. There is that, actually. That is actually a possibility. That is actually, now that I think about it, Twitch could just be bias. They might not like cool dudes. Twice going to be split from the team with a concussion mine. There's going to be the encirclement of Rhaegar and Greymane. Actually, Greymane has to roll away. Rhaegar trying to chase in here, and Rhaegar gets the bite on the butt. Okay, I was like, does a Nubrak live because of that disengage? Nah, not the case. Yrel and Chen will be in the mines as well. Chen trying to steal away a few of those skulls. The path is lit. Yeah, exactly. That's the quote that went into my brain immediately. I've had so many weird issues, I'd believe it. Yeah. I mean, Twitch they just changed over their CEO or whatever, right? I don't know how many sappers actually went in there. I think only 2, and 1 got the explosion, but 32 skulls in favor for the side of Disgusting. But the objective will not trigger until all 100 skulls have been picked up. So until those are picked up, we will just kind of have a wait right now. Chen gonna be flying, kicking his way into this fight on the Sapper camp. Falstad flying in twice once again. A little low here. Chen trying to sustain the damage. Flying kick, flying. Ah, no. Nubrak's able to burrow away, and that's gonna be the end of the discussion. Yelnane cocktail. Ooh. No. Raya is fine on the Yrel. Is going to be able to Avenging Wrath over the wall. I thought they might have been body blocked in for a second. Nice cleanse from the Rhaegar. Did go into the Purification at level 7. Has the cooldown reduction. Junkrat with the Concussive Mine build. Okay. Probably see Ripper Air a little bit later on as well. Trying to mix his way back into the mines. More skulls to go over to the side of Disgusting as the 10 talent here looms for both teams. Of course, you know what that means. We're going to cycle through the numbers. Always cycling through the numbers. Isn't this map kind of famous for the objective just never being worth it? Yeah, yes and no. I mean, it gives you something to tank damage from towers, so I mean, like, I feel like it's one of those things. It's the way that I look at it and understand it is it's a lot like Alterac Pass, where you don't really go for the objective super early on because you want the real objective. You want the sapper camps. These are the real objective, kind of like on Alterac Pass, where the real objective is constantly getting your null pack camp out. It does, as I said though, it does give you something to siege with, so there is value with it, especially if you have 100, like if you have a huge built up Grave Golem. I think there is some value, but yeah, it kind of feels like Alterac, where it's the big objective is the siege camps. All right. Well, while we wait for more sapper camps to be grabbed, we get our 10 talent tiers. Chen's still working on those regeneration globes. Almost done with it though. 1 more to go, and as I mentioned, there's a synergy with the Deadly Strike level 7. Temporal Loop onto BRB Soaking. No level 10, and that Chen... I'm sorry, how did you get knocked all the way over there? That was some wild ragdolling. Chen does have Wandering Keg. That is going to be the pickup for Chen at level 10. Riptire for the Junkrat, go for the throat for the Greymane. We have a Nubrak Cocoon. Rhaegar's holding 10. Are we seeing Bloodlust? Are we seeing Bloodlust? I feel like it's Ancestral. Granted, though, I say that the Decker did go Emerald at level 7. That's 75% healing reduction for 4 seconds. That's a pretty big deal, to be honest. Maybe we do just see the Bloodlust. I'd like to. It's about as much value as the first Lava John Cena on Shrines. What's up, Kage? It's called a Mortar Punisher. Hope you've been well, bud. Chen kicks in. Wandering Keg is available, but it's not Yrel the target, I think. I think that Wandering Keg's going to be focused onto Decker Kane or Chromie, pulling them into the engagement from the back line. A little bit of brew to be chugged from Chen. Another flying kick in. Temporal loop. Will it force the Wandering Keg? Yes, it does. Wandering Keg picked up for also the self-cleanse factor, though I don't know if Chen... Oh, actually, Anubarak gives the target. Little flame breath out as well. In the bottom lane, we have Junkrat soaking. Yrel with a fantastic Righteous Hammer. That's a stay a while. Unless the Ancestral Healing from the Rhaegar will be coming out. Oh my god. I did not think that the members of Going to Figure Out Something will live here. And oh, Itrax getting chased by soaking. Can't chase any further. Falstad, he did go for the level 4 as the updraft, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the updraft for the indefinite shielding and the barrel roll range and the extra shielding as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yrel in bottom lane to soak, the top lane for it. Ooh, time stop onto 2, gust out from Falstad. Soaking is tanking a bit of damage. Gonna be using that stagger. Gonna drink through the pain. You've been well. Good. I'm glad to hear, bud. More sappers for the bottom lane. 13 talent here, closer to the side of Disgusting. Wandering Keg is 50. What's Temporal Loop? Oh, they're literally same cooldown, so they should. So they're just forcing. Temporal Loop is wasted to waste Keg. Like it's one burn to burn the other. Cocoon onto Junkrat. Yrel has made it through the mine. She pops in. Junkrat trying to back away. Does he have a concussion mine? He does have a concussion mine and is able to get away. We have Chen flying, kicking in. 22 seconds on that Wandering Keg. Itrax getting some great sustained damage onto the Chen. But that's, I think, the end of that engagement. Hey, Rarity, what's up, friend? How you doing today? How was your St. Patrick's Day? I hope you're well. Thanks for coming through. Chen gonna be... Yeah, he's forced to use Wandering Keg. Forced to use Wandering Keg. A camp will be grabbed once again to the side of Going to Figure Out Something as Falstad throws out some hammerings. 50 stacks for the Falstad right now. Still have 23 skulls down in the mine. No one going for the major Grave Golem boss. Temporal Loop onto the Mei as she pops the Cryo Freeze. Gilnean Cocktail in the wave does get some splash clear. No Slush Ball from the Mei, so no lockdown onto the tower. We do have the Elusive Brawler popped by Soaking. Enough to share from level 13. Junkrat does have that Ripper Air, as I mentioned, so a little bit of a global from him. Mei is able to get out of the... Oh my god. Mei is able to get out of the Cryo Freeze, gets in with an Icing, and now this fight turns around. Riptire from the Junkrat, pushed back by the Gust of Falstad. Chen does have Wandering Keg up and available. Riptire pushes Falstad around. Greymane goes in for the throat and finds the kill. We have Chen also zoning on the lower half of this lane. Junkrat jumping around. Vision to be grabbed. Are they ignoring objective? Yes, it seems that. Lots of good food, good company, some St. Patrick's Day themed drinks. Nice. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I went over to my neighbors last night. They had a vegan lasagna cook-off because we all know how very Irish that is. One of my friends had, what's it called? Tequila. So I drank a little bit of very good tequila. So I had a very good St. Patrick's Day. No, it was fun. It was a good party. There was a ton of dogs actually. Everyone brought their dogs, so it was one of those parties where there was so many dogs, but there was no issues. Like all the dogs were just cool. No one was like barking, fighting. I also think a lot of the dogs were getting a lot of food, so they were like, I'm satiated. But it was a good St. Patrick's Day. It was fun. Grave Golems will be in lane. We will see the 10 skulls for this Grave Golem, 90 for the bottom lane, and it seems like Going to Figure Out Something will be sitting in the defensive position for bottom. Chen does push up top lane a little bit here. Siege Giants are there. Go ahead, look at the Grave Golem. So it's 686 damage, and in the top, look how puny it is by comparison. 238 damage. So they do scale, of course, you know, damage and such with those extra skulls. But this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, yeah, it's not the best objective phase in the game, but I mean, it's sieging really good. It's open up a window. Greymane Oh, Riptire is going to be interrupted. Greymane is deleted right there, and this is a fantastic push to the bottom lane, favoring the side of Disgusting. Tequila and vegan lasagna are indeed the first things I think of when at Irish food. Yep. I mean, he's done it for years. Like, since I've lived here, he's always done a vegan lasagna cook-off. I think it's been like 5 years running, and there's like a little trophy that like they pass around. So our buddy Mark won it last year, and he like painted, it's like a frog actually, because you know frogs are very Irish. So he put like a little bit of like paint on it and stuff like that. So our buddy Brendan won it last night, so now he gets it for the year, and he can add a little bit to it. Bottom lane keep does go down. The Grave Golem will still be alive, working its way to core. Level 16 now being achieved by the members of Going to Figure Out Something, as Disgusting backs away looking for more sappers.
Golems have been defeated.
You had bacon, cheese, potato skins as a starter. That counts as Irish because of potato. I'll take it. Someone made a dessert lasagna, which I basically was like, isn't that just tiramisu? Like it's like a layered, it's a layered dessert. Isn't that just cake? Isn't cake just a isn't it just a lasagna? Isn't cake just a lasagna? Fish taking way too much damage. Has to pop the cryo freeze. And man, oh man, Disgusting are playing this really well. Cocoon onto the Chen. Riptire from Junkrat. Gust will push things away. Do they go core? I mean, it's Greymane, Junkrat, Rhaegar. I don't think they can go core, honestly. I think they're just going to steal away the camp. First objective got keep. What more could you ask for? I don't know, Kage. Your Prime Gaming? It ain't over yet, though. Top lane siege will continue for the side of Disgusting. The Grave Golems do swap... Excuse me. They do swap lanes. Kind of like, or actually just like how Braxis Holdout swaps between. So now, the next Grave Golem for the red team will be in the top lane. Getting this initial siege on the fort does equalize the periodic catapult pressure, but also, if the Grave Golem is summoned for the members of Disgusting, they do have the opportunity to push very, very deep into that keep, maybe even go core. Chicago-style pizza has layers, yes, but Chicago-style pizza is doggy doo-doo. I don't like it. It's just it's just not my jam. If you like it, that's whatever. I just don't care for it. People in Detroit go nuts for it. There's a what is it? Pizzapopolis, I think, is the one in Metro Detroit that people go absolutely bonkers for it. Wandering Keg, Temporal Loop, a double Temporal Loop, double. Nice cleanse from the Rhaegar at the end. We will have the Cocoon onto May, cleared out quite quickly. Anubrak popped around. This is a Riptire from Junkrat. Twice getting low on this Anubrak. Does exit out of the mine, and Sister Healing will be utilized. Chen on the right side is going to be time stopped. Soaking looking for some pressure onto the Chromie in the backline. Twice able to get out of the mines, but Chen's going to chase out onto the top. Junkrat with 100 and something HP. But Chen, he's all alone. A trade. Meanwhile at the core. Meanwhile at the Justice League. The core will start to take decent damage. Actually, no. Junkrat is going to save this 4%. That's it, 4%. I thought way more was going to be done. What's up, Nerlayton? How you doing, bud? All desserts are actually truffle variation. Wait, trifle I don't know. I don't know my desserts. Cryo freeze for the May. Temporal loop onto Rhaegar. He gets pulled back into the mines. All right, 3 dead, excuse me. Chen about to respawn. Man, this top lane fort on a sliver of HP, but another... you know what? 45 to 55, right? 45 to 55 in the skulls, so pretty equal on the Grave Golems. Granted, the members of Going to Figure Out Something have a lot further to push. Oh my god, did Anubrak really just steal? Okay, no, he didn't. Wait, did he? Wait, he did! Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I gotta be honest. Falstad had to go get full mana. I believe he should have flight up and available. We can check really quickly. Yes, he does. 20 talent tier halfway to 20 talent tier for the members of Disgusting. I gotta remind you, this is map number 1 in our second best of 5 of the day. We still have a lot of great Heroes of the Storm action in New Barak. Gotta try and take down this fort before the sappers rush in, saving the sappers for actually no value at all because the Siege Giants will clear them out.
This should be amusing.
Bottom lane. Top lane. Let's see, 674 versus 611, I think. Because I think if there's a decimal, it just always rounds up. I don't think it half rounds down. Anyways, Wind Tunnel from the Falstad. We've already seen Chromie with the Stuck in a Loop. Deckard Cain is going to be the Respect the Elderly. Seraphim for the Urel. And, of course, a Rewind for a New Barak. 3 to 9. There's the Temporal Loop onto Soaking. Wandering Keg will be popped for that as well. Stuck in a Loop doesn't pull Chen back, as the Wandering Keg was timed out really nice right there. Riptire from the Junkrat, but the Hammering clears that out quite quickly. This boss is still wailing its way through the bottom. BRB Soaking gets the Ancestor Healing. He's got so much stagger damage. He's going to try and drink through the pain. May is going to be cocooned by a New Barak, and the boss, or the Grave Golem, does take down the keep. And the Grave Golem still sitting at about 50% HP. Wind Tunnel into the corner. Wind Tunnel into the corner, and that's a Rise. Oh. Rai goes in and sets up with a nice Righteous Hammer, gets a double kill. The GG is called from Soaking, and map number 1 will be heading over to the side of Disgusting. Really good play between both these teams back and forth, but Disgusting coming out strong in map number 1. Bop. What if it's a 5% core? That'd be funny, but it's not. It's not at all, and the Grave Golem will be taking down the core, map number 1 in our second best of 5 to the members of Disgusting. Oh man, I am waking up. I am waking up. Oh, I am out of tea there. Show your talents as well. Which team wins Haunted Mines? Disgusting, dude. Small payout. Small bet. Alright. Welcome back. Welcome. Sorry, I had to go get my cup of tea out of the kitchen. Ugh. But I am back. We're here. We're ready to go. Who's ready for more games? Ads are done just in time. Oh my god, I timed it out so beautifully. No! Sorry, my internet dipped for a second. Phew. I dropped exactly 69 frames. 69 frames were dropped as we get into Battlefield of Eternity, map number 2 in Meta Madness in our second best of 5 of the day. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for checking out the games. Garrosh and Lucio to be banned away. When it comes to tanks available, Arthas, Cho, ETC, Mal'Ganis, Muradin, Stitches, and Tyrael are all still available. Baja Blanky, yes. I got that cozy emote. That's the perfect one for it. Alrighty. Some good tea. I left the bag in there a little too long, but that's alright. Li Ming will be banned away, okay. Things like when it comes to race potential for the Immortal, I mean, there's so much available. Raynor, Tychus, Lunara, Malthael, Cassia. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot, but Sylvanas will remain permabanned in the ban phase. What's the priority to kick off this Battlefield map? What is the priority here? Do they go for the initial race? Do they look for a tank that they want to play? Is it a specific healer? Lieutenant Morales and Raynor would be fun. Lieutenant Morales and Raynor would be great for the race potential. Hanzo is perma-banned is globally banned, so you won't be able to see him or Genji. Cassia first pick, okay. Going for the race off of Cassia. I do like that. Didn't we see Artanis last time Meta Madness came to this map? I don't remember. I'm sorry. But I do love an Artanis on this map. Yeah, amateur opponent level 1 is very, very good. I remember we saw Artanis during CCL, and he took, it was Protector of Ire at level 1, and I could feel Crushinator just dying inside. Next 2 picks, so is Murden Stukov on the right-hand side. Okay. Next 2 picks, what are we looking at? Alright, Varian Malfurion. Nice round draft, easy. Varian, ooh, is it Twin? Ooh, you could see Colossal Smash Varian. I would actually love to see Colossal Smash. Taunt's probably going to be the priority, but Colossal Smash, some great dive potential with it. Speaking of dive, what are we looking at for ban phase here? Maybe a solo laner? Probably, I think maybe leaning into the Bruiser pool to ban away might be the play. Sonya out of here. No Slam Jam. Still, Artanis, Diva, Deathwing, Dahaka, Gazlo, Imperius, Leoric, Malthael, Ragnaros, Rexar, Thrall, Zool. Those are all available when it comes to Bruisers. What are they leaning into? Is it I honestly don't know what direction they want to go into for their ban. Not actually a bad call whatsoever. Zarya's a very empowering hero for a map like this. I always think Smash is the best option for Varian. The pros disagree, but what do they know? I mean, I think that there's high level players out there that believe Smash is good. Go look at Justing. Justing was a huge proponent for Colossal Smash Varian. Because, and we even did a please try this at home video of, it was, I forget what I was playing. Oh, I think it was Father and Son. I think we did Anduin and Varian, and I was Anduin, Justin was Colossal Smash Varian, and he proves the point that Colossal Smash Varian, if you get High King's Quest at 1, Colossal at 4, and then the healing below 50%, Victory Rush, I always mix up the two. Victory Rush, I believe it is. Or it's Second Wind. Whichever the one with the 50% below, you get more HP. Once you finish out High King's Quest and you have that level 7, you're good. You're very, very good. Like, you just keep autoing and living. What a draft, though. I did kind of ramble through all of this because I wanted to see how it all unfolded, and holy crap. Alarak, Samuro, we've got a Zul'jin, Deathwing, Rexar. This is going to be great. If you remind me after this game, Lava, I will get you a link and I can put it in chat. If you remind me after this game, I can find it on YouTube. I can find it very, very quickly for you. Alrighty, what a great draft, honestly. That is a really fun draft. Let me go ahead and start a prediction. Which team wins Battlefield? Which team wins Battlefield of Eternity? Everybody knows what time it is.
Hey, listen.
It is time to gamble, everyone. Time to gamble. There you go. There, get your predictions in. You can see the drafts. You can see who's on what. I will show you the level 1s immediately when we get to game. But of course, as I said, the prediction's open. We're ready to go. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Going to Figure Out Something. Soaking on the Samuro, Fish on the Varian, Madron on the Cassia, Alarak to be played by Claude, and we have Hunter Orc on the Malfurion. To the right-hand side, Rai on the Rexar. We've got Misha to play Misha, Deathwing to be played by Alvarez. Itrex on the Zul'jin, Twice on the Muradin, and Lava Call on the Stukov. There's your level 1s. Predictions have been open. You still have some time. Probably another minute. Good luck, have fun. Stop finishing my sentences. Way of the Blade at level 1. Alarak going negatively or extended lightning for the lightning surge. We'll see if he can get that quest finished out. Charge strikes for Cassia. Zul'jin is going to be reckless. Fish is going to be low in HP as they did go into the overpower. Probably going to be taunt. Probably going to... Oh, you know, Colossal Smash into Deathwing is nice as well. So maybe Claude... Oh my god, Alarak!
First blood.
Alarak was dancing in the flames and does go down to the Stukov. Stop the sandwiches. Stop the count! Keep the count! Stop the count! Oh boy. So Alarak will make his way back into this bottom lane, and just I'm not too happy about that early death into the Stukov lurking arm. He does have low blow as well, so nice synergy of the Molten Flame of Deathwing, sustained damage of Eye Tracks on the Zul'jin, and then just of course low blow. Camp for the bottom lane over to the side of Disgusting. Zul'jin just one stack currently on his, not Headhunter, excuse me, on his baseline you want axe stacks. Does look like bottom lane is getting sieged this is getting sieged heavily by Disgusting. I also do think there's a bit of an active, Itrax getting low here. Nice play into the Zul'jin immediately. Nice counterplay. What I was going to say is I do feel like going to figure out something. They were playing back a little bit, trying not to give free stacking over to the Zul'jin. That might be a tactic that they're trying to employ, or just playing this bottom lane more on the defensive side, letting the enemy step into them to try and maybe get Alarak stacking done at level 1. If the enemy groups up around the gate, maybe find that triple shot. Varian level 4. What are you going to do, bud? What are you going to do with your sword? You going to pull out a shield? Yeah, boring. Colossal Smash E2 hands it, and then Twin Blades obviously splits the blade in half. Samura going to pop the clones. And chill in the bush. Oh my god, it's almost simultaneous camp grab right there. Malfurion will Hearth back for full HP and mana. Varian in the bush, scouted out. Not going to burn the taunt here. Zul'jin, though, does want to get some value into Fish, and Zul'jin picking up a few extra stacks right there, chasing on the Fish. But Fish is fine. First objective phase of the game, up and available, and here comes the race. Well, mostly this is just the burn, because you can't really have a race if no one's, like, racing against you. Murden able to Dwarf Toss out. He's got the block stacks at 1. Reverberation at level 4. Zul'jin trying to get the Immortal down to 50%, but has to back away, not wanting to get stunned out. Ooh, Murden going in deep onto this Alarak, who will be chunked down to 50%. Oh, good night. No? How, Stukov, you live? Probably biotic armor, honestly. Probably the biotic armor at level 4 really helping out, and it's actually Alarak and Varian to go down? That is not what I was expecting.
I must find another way.
Okay. Alarak has 1 stack of the negatively charged, oh god, what is the level 4? No, negatively charged is the level 4. It's the extended lightning. Sorry, switch those 2 talents right there. Smurl gonna be joining in. Nope, he's actually just gonna be delayed out his rotation. Zul'jin and Stukov able to finish out the objective. Really healthy Immortal going over to the side of Disgusting in the bottom lane. No, top lane, sorry. Yeah, top lane is more well defended. Bottom lane was sieged heavily earlier on. Let's check out the Belith numbers. You know you love to see them, chat. Just keep resetting Alarak. Just keeps resetting. 1,092 damage from Belith into structures in the top lane. Half that into standard. Whoa! Twice almost going down. The Lurking Arm actually helping out a ton in this moment. Varian did go into the Victory Rush every 30 seconds, so it's the Second Wind is the one that I was thinking about. Second Wind is the one that I was recommending with the Colossal Smash and Hiking's Quest. The Immortal will be moving into melee range soon once it loses the shielding, so until then, Itrax was actually taking a little bit of damage trying to drop their health low. Does benefit a little bit for that Zul'jin, also on the Reckless level 1. Getting those extra stacks at lower HP. Zul'jin getting the Twin Cleave out. This is going to be top lane Fort to fall. Bottom lane, Rexar and Misha just hanging out. They're not losing the lane against the Misha and Rexar, and that's kind of the big thing. Or against the Samuro, excuse me. Oh no, the spin of the Immortal, but the sleep from Malfurion! Oh, Cassia was in a bit of a rough spot, but Since Malfurion had that sleep out, it does save the moment. Varian does get a taunt onto Itrex. Deathwing with the Cataclysm across this top lane. Samuro's able to back away. Cassia a little too deep from the allies. Deathwing does change forms. He's got the Onslaught. He's got the... Oh, it's not enough. He had the Onslaught. Almost had the Incinerate, right? Incinerates the AoE circle in this form. Oh, of course he swapped. Of course he swapped. Why wouldn't he? Well, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he be in the sky? Okay. I thought like Deathwing was gonna drop down, but either way. There's the drop down from Deathwing. Working their way onto this point, trying to get a nice Earth Shatter as well, swapping forms once again in the middle of the fight. It's Earth Shatter and it's Incinerate and Onslaught. Okay, I do have it right. Constantly doubting my own knowledge. Flailing swipes from the Stukov. We've got Boars for the Rexar, Avatar Murden, Tostitos for Itrex, and Bellowing Roar for the Deathwing. 10 talent here, almost here. 2 of the members of going to figure out something is they got to figure out how to stop this constant pressure. Samuro will be in the top lane to clear things out and finish out that level 10, but this bottom lane for it I do think is going to be falling. There's enough siege. Ooh, Murden going in really deep. We have a Cassia kill, Bellowing Roar. That is the kill onto Misha, and the fort will fall. Misha for a Cassia. And you get the camp as well stolen away. Huge plays coming out from Disgusting. Whoa, Tostitos has to be popped by the Zul'jin as Fish wants to find a kill. Blade Storm from Samuro. 7 HP! Ah! Alarak Telekinesis gets the last little bit of damage onto the Zul'jin. If Zul'jin lived there, that would have been absolutely insane with 7 HP. That would have been insanity. We'll take a look and see how Alarak is faring on his stacks and also his sadism, but this is still the Immortal being raced down in favor of Disgusting. Murden actually goes over to delay things out against the Cassia and the Alarak. And Zul'jin's back. Death timers are low. 2 to 6 in kills, 11 apiece in said levels. Deathwing drops down the left-hand side of our screen. Let's go ahead and take a look. Varian also did go Warbringer at level 10. Twice being chased down, but the Biotic Armor goes out from Stukov. Zul'jin with some great sustained chase here. Fish getting low. Cataclysm out from the Deathwing on the top of our screen. And BRB Soaking maybe looking to chase down the Deathwing. Flailing swipes from the Stukov. Ships passing in the night. Deathwing will Molten Flame a wave, trying to clear this out. Zul'jin works his way back over to the Immortal phase and starts just dropping in the axes. Ugh. 106 sadism for the Alarak. Hey, he did finish! He's done with Extended Lightning, so he's got the 10% back. You can see right here. Sadism gained from Extended Lightning, 10%. Sadism reduced, 10%. So we have 6 just from the takedowns. Cool. I feel like I rarely, if ever, see players finish that out. 1,332 damage from Immortal into structures. Belith will be working his way into bottom. Samuro clears out the top lane. Deathwing drops down. Gets some experience for the team. 13 talent here, almost here. Lavacol checking the bush with that weighted pustule. Twice double checking the flank bush as well in this siege as the Immortal. Oh, no, Misha! Sacrifice to check a bush. The rudeness. Hunter Orc getting chunked. No level 16, no conflagration, but I don't even think we're going to be going that way. This is looking like more of a destroyer build for Deathwing. Alarak, Counterstrike, sleep on to somebody. Zul'jin cannot get the Tostingos in time. Bellowing Roar from Deathwing does not save, but man, oh man, is Deathwing getting some great AoE damage, or great stuns into the enemy as the Immortal might just take down this keep in the bottom lane. Disgusting, doing a fantastic job in this map number 2 in our second best of 5 of the day. Ooh, this is a very low keep. One more auto, and it goes down. Is that the Zul'jin movement talent? I believe it is, yes. The Eye of Zul'jin, basic attacks against enemy heroes grant Zul'jin 6% movement speed for 2 seconds up to 30%. Indubitably. Excuse me, sorry. You also have the Ferocity as well, increase the attack speed bonus of Berserker by 40%. 20 stacks, by the way, for the Zul'jin. He's got the 1.1 range increase. And Zul'jin wants to come in here and start donating some axes into the enemy. Malfurion drops a root on the ground. Cataclysm from the Deathwing. A little awkward in the way it kind of landed there. Molten Flame Hunter Orc getting cooked up. But on the bottom right of our screen, you do see that variant falling. Itrax able to get some great damage in, picking up a few more stacks. Gonna heal up with the Voodoo. It's not Voodoo Shuffle. That's the level 4 talent. What is it again? This is the Regeneration. Wow, how easy of a talent to remember. It's like enhanced agility on Dahaka at level 1. Wait, what does the level 1 do? It enhances his agility. Duh. Bottom lane, camp cleared out. Well, actually, the wave is going to be cleared out by Samuro. He gets a little Blade Storm. Has the Sakuchi. No. Yeah, Sakuchi, right? Sakuchi little, I was thinking of it's the Kawarami, I think is how you say. No, that's not right. That one just leaves an illusion when you go into Windwalk. But either way, Muradin goes over to this camp. Ooh, 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 ooh. Varian rounds the corner. Muradin sees a lot of friends and says, I don't think I live. Valkyrie! Tostitos for the Zul'jin. Can he find a counter kill? Can he do anything? Bellowing Roar from the Deathwing. That's a lot of damage onto the Zul'jin. He will be falling as well. A silence on Varian will be able to let Rexar get the last auto. Dire Beast at level 13 for Rexar. Camp's still actually being contested in all of this, right? Yeah, still being worked on, actually. Alarak steps back in, getting another stack on his negatively charged. 34 stacks right now for Alarak. What does that actually equate to? 170 bonus damage on the Lightning Surge. So, I don't know. Y'all can do the math on that one. Samuro's able to get away in the top. But it's 16 talent to your advantage. You've got two camps working their way into top lane, keep front gate, which has already fallen from an earlier siege. I do think you have to back away on the side of going to figure out something with the talent to your disadvantage here. Are they? Oh, no, they're going to go right in for it. Zul'jin going to really get some sustained damage onto that Varian who's falling low. Deathwing focusing onto the objective, it seems. Cataclysm across this area. Valkyrie onto the Rexar. He feigns death to buy a window. Stukov with like no HP, flailing swipes onto BRB soaking. Oh, those cleaves. Alarak does go down on the left-hand side. Muradin, Dwarf launches in. I'm looking at the Samuro on the bottom of my screen. Also, keep in mind, that wave in top is huge. Twice on the Muradin, really low, has the healing pathogen, and this is a lot of good damage into the Immortal. I do think that this is an Immortal going over to the side of Disgusting once again. It will go into top lane. I actually don't know which lane it will go into. All the structures have fallen. There's so much on the core already. All the members of Disgusting have to do is stop the enemy from retreating and clearing core. Madron is gonna re-engage. Nope, gonna throw 1Q and back away and start clearing things out. Alarak clearing out top lane. Cassia to go into bottom. But this is Big Bad Belith. Once again. 1,604 damage into structures. Belith is marching his way into the angelic side of Battlefield of Eternity. Alarak with a counter-strike. There's a Valkyrie as well. Tostitos for this Zul'jin. He is going to donate some chips. Actually, it's Axis, but still. Tostingo utilized BRB soaking, trying to find a kill onto Zul'jin, and Zul'jin's like, I'm just going to auto the core. That's all right. The Immortal will do everything else for me. On the right-hand side, Twice is looking at this 1v1. Honorable 1v1. Cataclysm across the core from Deathwing, and that is going to be map number 2 over to the side of Disgusting. GG, well played! Yeah, I'm actually looking for it right now. Did we not put did we not put that up? I guess we didn't put that up. I remember we recorded it, but I guess we never put it on the YouTube page. Yeah, I guess we didn't put it up on the YouTube. I thought we did. I swore we did. We're back at it, everybody. Welcome back to Meta Madness, map number 3 in our second best of 5 of the day. This could be the final map between these two teams, and we could be moving into our third best of 5 momentarily after this. So this, wow, we have been moving and shaking. So we'll see. Can the members of Going to Figure Out Something, will they figure something out? Will they be able to figure something out here on Dragonshire? I think the best you can do, is Colossal Smash Variant. That's not true because you can't play Colossal Smash Variant. Sorry, my brain wanted to say Cho'Gall, but then it just was because we were talking about Colossal Smash Variant. Yeah, I'll try and look for it and see if maybe the VOD is there, but I'll look. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't put that up. There must have been, like, something that we recorded that day that was just better. There must have been something. Because usually, of course, you know, like, it's a good build and a good combo, but if it's kind of, like, middle of the road, whatever, then, you know, we also, you know, it had to be funny and entertaining and all these things. God, I miss making YouTube videos and stuff like that for Heroes of the Storm. I just miss working with Justing. I miss working with Warak. I miss having extra income from Heroes of the Storm content. Anyways, let's focus in on something positive and fun. We have Dragonshire. We've got a Garrosh, Dahaka Ban, Lucio, Sylvanas, Lunara, first pick on the right-hand side. So, with the Lunara already grabbed, what do they want to move into to start out on Going to Figure Out Something? As I said, they got to figure out something here. They got... I think this is a map where you got to go very, very, very unique, and that's a Zagara kickoff. I mean, I liked the Samuro in the last game. I actually thought it was a really good pickup. I did think that it was going to be a 1-to-1 going to this Dragonshire map. I thought that Going to Figure Out Something would be able to do something. Unfortunately, not just yet. Not yet. Zagara Ana's wild, but it's Ana. Oh, this is looking very Juice Piratey. Lunara actually, because Nature's Calling. Nature's Calling at level... Oh, they're gonna Juice Pirates. This. The members of Disgusting are like, we want a quick 3-0, we want to get the fuck out of this. They're gonna Juice Pirates this. That's my intuition. Lunara for Greymane. Karazim works really good. Tyrael's great. Thing is, they could Juice Pirates this. They could. By the way, for available tanks in this game right now, we could see Arthas, Cho'Gall, ETC, Mal'Ganis, or Stitches as Garrosh is banned away. Juice Pirates? Juice Pirates is basically this. You have Lieutenant Morales and Tyrael, Greymane, Artanis. I'm forgetting someone. Lieutenant Morales, Tyrael, Greymane, Artanis. Who am I forgetting? Anyways, you grab Medevac at level 10 with Lieutenant Morales, and then you fly into the keep. You fly into the enemy's keep off a cooldown. You take down the keep. You basically then fly at the core. So you're basically you are base racing on, like, a suicidal base race. Who am I forgetting, chat? Artanis, Lieutenant Morales, Greymane, Tyrael. It's not Juice Pirates. Boo! Alright, well, maybe we'll see some Vecchies for the Kael'thas, but I doubt it. Where are the ghillie sharks? Where are the ghillie sharks? If the ghillie sharks were here, they could explain in fine detail the juice pirating. Because also, they've always said, if you believe hard enough, you can juice pirate. Zagara, Ana, Maev, Sonya, tank?
Stitches want to play.
Okay, I don't understand this draft from going to figure out something. I don't really understand this draft a ton. It's got some kill potential, but I just don't know. I don't know. If I was a betting man, I would believe that Disgusting will 3-0 this series, but you never know. You never know. I'm not seeing the secret sauce in this mixture, so let's go ahead and swap over to the casting screen. I will start our prediction. Which team will be winning? Dragonshire and Darganshire. All right, and of course, before I start the gamble, before I even start it,
Hey, listen.
we are going to be getting into this this little gamble here. So I gave you the announcement. Let's push the button. 2 minutes. Get your gambles in. They seem to be going for pure lockdown. I don't know. Like, the Zagara is such a wrench into everything. I don't think like their draft's bad. I just don't see what they've put together, and I feel like we're gonna see that unfold here. As you can see, the level 1s, the predictions open, ready to go for Dragonshire. On the left-hand side, we have going to figure out something. Fish on the Stitches, Soaking on the Sonya, Madaron on the Zagara, Claude on the Maev, and Hunter Orc to be playing the Ana. To the right-hand side, we are looking at Disgusting with a 2-game advantage in this best-of-5 series. Rai on the Leoric, Alvarez on the Kael'thas. We have got Itrax on the Lunara, twice on the Tyrael, and Lavakol on the Karazim. Thank you for gambling, everyone. I love you. The Good Luck Have Funs are out. The Banelings as well. Stitch is going to be going for Regen Globes at 1. Sonya holding level 1. Interesting. Also, Leoric holding level 1. Ah, that's why. I think Sonya's trying to decide what Leoric's going to go. Phaeton to death. When a nearby friendly or enemy minion dies, Leoric restores 1.25% of his health and 6 mana. Little hook onto Leoric right there. Instant Wraith walk out. You're going to pray for Machine Gun Ana. We could see Dynamic Optics at level 20. We could see that for sure. Actually, I don't think we're going to see it, because I believe Dynamic Optics is typically paired in with Vampiric Rounds at level 1. So I don't think we will actually see it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Alvarez is getting low. Soaking gets the slam. War Paint for the Sonya. She's also going to be going for some sustainability. We don't see War Paint too often. The slam build is typically the priority, but I do like this for more sustainability into Leoric. I wonder what other adaptations she will be making. We'll find out as the game does progress. Until then, we've got some camps to be grabbed from all of the teams. Stitch is checking the right side camp. Zagara getting some creep spread around. Some more Banelings dropped in. We will see the Bile drop level 1. The Corpse Feeders reduce the cooldown of an Infest drop by 3 seconds, and Roachlings have 30% more health. What is the... Oh, whoa, that is a very early Dragonite. What? That is quick. So the Bile drop is what, 8-second cooldown? 9? 9-second cooldown. The dragon will be working its way through mid, but this is a very early Dragonite. It's also getting burned down by Lunara, who does have the Nature's Culling. That was why I was thinking. I was like, ooh, Tyrael, Karazim, Lunara. We could be seeing maybe Juice Pirates, but unfortunately that's not the case. Leoric is getting some great siege into the top lane, and Soaking is doing their best to, well, soak up against this and clear the wave. Leoric is, though, draining. Just draining. We also will see the Ghastly Reach for Leoric at level 4. Increase the Skeletal Swing range by 25%. Hunter Orc coming up here. Sleep Dart out of the bush. Claude gonna get the Umbral Bind. They're looking for the big burst. The Ana with the healing reduction and the kill in top lane. Another kill over to the side of going to figure something out. Ana, though, is being chased down by the Tyrael. Itrax was put to sleep. Nice hook from the Stitches. Bite Grenade onto twice, reducing that healing by 100%. Now watch the Tyrael death timer. He can cheat death if he hits an enemy here. He got 3% off excuse me, 3 seconds off of his 16-second death timer there. I believe it's a 10% reduction per enemy hero hit. I think there's a popcorn kernel in my... I just realized. I had... Last night for dinner, because I am a 32-year-old adult, I had popcorn. I mean, I ate a bunch of lasagna at the... well, not a bunch, but I ate a little bit of lasagna at the party. But I got home and I was like, I need to go to sleep, but I need to eat something. Otherwise, I'm going to feel really sick today. Nice healthy kernels for dinner. 3-0 in the kills, 7 apiece in the levels, as Kael'thas will clear out a little bit of creep with that Flame Strike. Got it. Claude. Ooh, Living Bomb doesn't get as much value as I thought it was going to on them. Tyrael pulled into the fort front gate, going to be hooked back into it as well. We have Sonya grabbing the camp just on the top left of our screen. She will go into Shot of Fury as well as the Battle Rage. And Leoric is going to immediately jump onto the Sun Shrine. Moon Shrine being zoned back. Zagara Banelings will be able to take down that tower. Flame Strike from Kael'thas takes out a little bit of creep. We do have the available Dragonite in the mid lane, but over on top, Soaking getting dove on, but doesn't die. 10 talent here, of course, getting near. So we do what we always do. We're going to cycle through those numbers, get an idea of what they look like, and the 10s will be at the top of your screen. Sleep Dart will go wide. Tyrael going to be able to jump out with the Eldruin's Might, and the hook goes wide. Level 9 coming in as the... Sonya's got the highest heroic damage for their team. And funny enough, Leoric on the opposing side. They've been brawling out quite a bit. Zagara with some fantastic siege damage, though, I was noticing. It was around 40k. A little bit of an experience advantage coming in from that heroic difference. The minions are very, very close, maybe a wave difference or so. A bit from structures as well. See, that's where you're going to see the nearly 1,000+ difference in experience. But that, of course, will lean into the level 10s faster for the side of going to figure something, or going to figure out something. God, that name is just throwing me off so hard today. Maiev mid. Tyrael's able to get the Eldruin's Might out. Hook will connect onto Lunara. Gorge was picked up at level 10. Curious what Lunara is going to be going for. Maybe Leaping Strikes to get away if the Gorge just happens. Sonya is Wrath Berserker, and she wants to keep that going. Leoric is going to pressure her back, and so will the towers. Oh, Zagara's devouring Maw. All right, on the opposing side, I want to see what these 10s are going to be. Leaping Strike, 7-sided Strike. We have the Entomb. Pyroblast Kael'thas. Pyroblast Kael'thas. Judgment Tyrael. We got a Judgment Tyrael. Judgment Pyroblast. All right, I like it. Now, who will be the target? I'm assuming Ana? Ana's probably the best target for a Pyroblast. Since Maiev could fall to the Wardens away from it. Umbra Bind up against the wall, doesn't pull Eye Tracks out. Eldruin's Might will be able to put Tyrael into a positive position as Sonya and Leoric will continue to do their little brawl in top lane. Sonya about to get Wrath Berserker. Does she pop it? Immediately. She wants the kill, but she can't get it. The spear chase doesn't happen, and Sonya sits sadly alone on that top point with Wrath Berserker slowly expiring. She wants to keep it up and active on the wave, that little purple bar underneath. Does she have another spear? Unfortunately, that won't connect. Tyrael in the bottom lane did Judgment onto the Zagara. Could see that on the mini-map as the Living Bomb won't be spread more than just what was applied to Claude. Mid lane pushed up by the Stitches onto the fort. We've got an available Dragonite, but Stitches is here to deny any sort of channel. Maiev in bottom as well will deny. Vault of the Warden away. I think she tried to time it out for the Living Bomb of Kael'thas. Sentinel Wisp cleared out. I do want to show that Sentinel Wisp value if got to keep an eye out for when Lunara does throw another one. 7-sided Strike onto Soaking, who can't get away. And Lunara rotates to top for one auto, steals away the kill. So rude. What a kill steal. Oh, yeah, that I don't know about that, Zagara. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Lavacle with the channel and the Dragonite. Ana does not interrupt. Sleep Dart will go into the Lunara, but second Dragonite of the game to the members of Disgusting as Kael'thas goes down to the Nexus Forces. Probably it was a Gorge. It was a hook Gorge kill onto Kael'thas. So, bitter revenge for Zagara. Dragonite getting some decent slaps into this mid lane. Kick onto Soaking. I'm curious really quickly. The Dragonite damage, 504 into structures. Maiev with the Umbral Bind onto eye tracks. The healing darts go out. The hook does not connect from Fish. Nice sleep dart onto the Kerosene. Containment disc lands its way into Tyrael. Umbral Bind, once again, hugging the wall. Twice is able to back away. Sonya clears out the wave. Leoric will be able to catch the soak. And actually, now he's going to help out a few friends clear out this camp. Abolish magic for the Lunar at level 13. Nice pickup for her as well. Target an ally to remove all damage over time and disabling effects from them. And Lunara for 2 seconds after the duration of disabling effects is reduced by 50%. See actually really quickly where's the I don't think the Wisp will get the vision in time. Hold on, you can see this is the vision increase. Boom, look at that huge vision increase from Lunar right there as the hook onto the Knight pulls it off the camp. Nano boost onto somebody. I honestly, it's the Maiev as nano boosted. Itrax is shredded. Nice play as Kerosene finishes out the camp. Gorge onto Tyrael. Can he speed away from this? Little heal from Kerosene. Dash as well. Oh no, oh no. He dashes to a minion. Maiev goes in over the wall with the Umbral Bind. Containment disc. Spirit of Vengeance over the wall. Twice with 55 HP is able to tap the well. Silence onto Kerosene. He doesn't have 7-sided strike. He has nothing to dash to. Oh, he might have actually had something to dash to. Unfortunately, he's not able to get away. BRB soaking. Smacked in the face by a big old Pyroblast. 1 for 1 in the kill. Or excuse me, in the trade, but Fort does go down in favor of... Gotta figure out something. Gotta? I don't know. At this point, they gotta figure out something in this game. And they are. They're doing a pretty good job. We are gonna see 20 globes, so she's got 10% unmounted, or 10% extra speed when unmounted. So he moves at 110%. Leoric is pushing up this top wave, mopping up this Fort. Big rotation. Will Leoric try and get out of this? He does have the ominous Wraith, so he'll probably drop that the moment Maiev clears out this wave. There it is. He tanks a few little tower shots, and he's out of there. Stitch is on the point in the bottom lane. Leoric does cap the Sun Shrine. Tyrael will get hooked by and gorged. Lunara does take down... Oh, there's Zagara! Great! Oh, great, Devouring Maw from Zagara as the 7-sided strike will not be enough to keep Kerosene alive. Tyrael pushes up the mid-wave. Leoric in top. A Kerosene kill, but you lose your top fort. And mid-fort is just going to be dropped a little bit low. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Soaking's got the Wrath up. Hunter Orc and Maduron will amplify the siege. All right. Hearth out from Lunara, Kael'thas, Tyrael, Leoric. Keep front gate and bottom goes down. Fish in the flank position, making sure no one's going to be able to dive into that backline. Lunara, hello! Great damage from Lunara. Leoric is able to kill the Ana. Tomb as well will be utilized. BRB soaking. Pyroblast is out of range. Itrax doesn't want to go down to the Maiev, has to back away right there. Kael'thas just going to clear things out. Sonya will go down to Tyrael. Sonya goes down to Tyrael. Okay, so a hook, a gorge. It's on to Leoric. It's not the worst. Kerosene going to try and dash in here. Leoric will just Wraith Walk to the far side. Tower shot. Oh my god. Oh, the cleansing dash almost. Meanwhile in mid lane. Lunara going for the channel. She's going to break vision of the minion wave really quickly. Leoric and friends. That's a Pyroblast onto Zagara, but it mostly zones her back. I don't think it actually gets the kill. Especially when you have the 50 spell armor. Dragonite mid lane takes down the fort. Disgusting ahead in the structures. As what does Lunara want to do with this? We do still have a bit of siege in bottom. I feel like you rotate the dragon down to bottom lane, but no. They're going to split the siege between mid and bottom. Dragonite through the mid lane. In bottom, a wave is about to be here. Tyrael jumps in onto Hunter Orc. Judgment is available if Tyrael wants to push the button. Bomb applied just to the fort right there. You also have the Ignite from Kael'thas. Leoric is going to Wraith walk out, or at least he's going to be chasing onto the Sonya. Containment Disc onto Kael'thas. That actually might buy a window for him to be saved from the Sonya sustained damage. Karazim's got a 7-sided strike available, but it's better for a single target, not spread around. Speaking of spreading things, Kael'thas will be dead for the next 50 seconds. No available Living Bomb for him. Leaping Strike onto the backline. The Zagara is so very low, but Lunara can't get the last auto attack. We do have a triple kill for Soaking, maybe a quadra kill. This Sonya is out of her mind.
Quadra kill.
Lunara Hearth's out, and bottom lane keep will fall, but is this game? Have the members of Going to Figure Out Something figured it out in this game? 15 on the Kael'thas, 30s on the Karazim. He's the longest death timer currently. Zagara's going to be making her way down over here. Wisp to get some vision as well. BRB Soaking taking a lot of damage. Lunara does not want to go down here. Leoric is chunked. He's Wraith walking away. Oh, Lunara wants it, but she can't step in for that. 20 talent here to the members of Going to Figure Out Something. We have the, is it Ignore Pain? Yeah, Ignore Pain. What is the upgrade for Devouring Maw? The Tyrant Maw. Deals 50% more damage, takedowns reduce the cooldown by 25%. You have the Master Hooker. Nano Infusion, and the Shadow Orb, Shadow Strike. Tension mounts in map number 3 here. One good team fight for Going to Figure Out Something, and they could begin the reverse sweep potential. While on the opposing side, one really good fight for the side of Disgusting this late game, and they could rush through mid and maybe take core, keep and core. Keep core. Oh, Judgment upgrade. Okay, it's kind of whatever, but the Judgment upgrade. Look at the radius of this. Look at the radius. If Tyrael can see you on his screen, he can judge you. That's a Judgment Entomb. Here comes the 11-sided strike from Karazim, the Containment Disc onto the Tyrael on the left-hand side. We do have Sonya spinning in with the Nano Infusion. This is Claude with a Living Bomb applied. Pyroblast from Kael'thas to the face of BRB Soaking, but the Spell Shield is really, really good. Tyrael will go down, trying to get some damage onto Hunter Orc. Soaking is 1v5ing, and oh my god, the Kael'thas lives! Hook will go wide, and it's a trade. Whoo! What does Maev's baseline quest give her so I rarely see it completed? You mean Vigorous Vaulter? This gives you an additional charge at level 20, that's all it is. It's like the extended hook from Stitches at level 13, or Muradin at level 10, or Diablo at level 10. Leaping Strike from Lunara, 7-sided on, 11-sided on Fish! That's huge! That's a big kill. Maiev is able to dip dive and dodge around. Will they get Dragonite? Yeah, it's just a level 20 hit. 35 stacks for the Stitches, so it's every 20 globes, right? Yeah, so he still has 5 more to go for another cooldown reduction. Or another speed upgrade. Sorry, I don't know what cooldown reduction. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kael'thas clears up the bottom lane, making sure the catapults aren't mounting too much. Still a dead Stitches for 30 seconds, and you can see the race, and there's the Judgment from the Tyrael. Maiev with the Vault of the Wardens. Fantastically vaulted right there. Back in my day, Maiev had base armor to her kit. What's up, Shady? How you doing, bud? Soaking. Pops every button they have, I think. Living Bomb being spread around. Claude is going to make sure. Oh, the Dragonite. Stitches just now respawning. That's a great Buried Alive. They Containment Disc a Pyroblast. This Zagara is dead. Kick onto the Sonya. A Hook Gorge onto the Kael'thas. Keep Front Gate's going to be taken down, but Kael'thas, he's dead. 30 stacks for the Tyrael on his Ardent Defender. Not Ardent Defender, sorry, Ardent Restoration. Dragonite looking for some damage onto the mid lane keep, but can it actually take it down? Tyrael getting low inside this Dragonite. That's a Wraith Walk out from the Kael'thas, and he's out. Slam from the... They gotta watch for the hook! The hook! Kick onto Maiev. She pops the Vault to the Wardens twice. Will be out of this Seven-sided strike onto Fish. Judgment from the Tyrael onto Hunter Orc. We have a containment disc onto Tyrael as well. Wrath Berserker popped by the Sonya. She pops the Ignore Pain. That's an Entomb from Leoric as well. Meanwhile, Hunter Orc being chased on the left-hand side of our screen. Leoric will be going down. Can Tyrael get a counter kill? I don't think so. Kata on core in bottom. Kata on core. And core has lost shielding and is losing significant health. Hunter Orc, I think, has gotten away. Judgment, 6 seconds away. I think Tyrael dies. He's trying to avoid the hook, and he gets hooked. I think Tyrael dies. If he doesn't, this is huge. Devouring Maw? Nope. Tyrael's out. Leoric is cheating a bit at death here in the mid lane, scouting out against the enemy. Flame Strike from the Kilthos, trying to get that ignite value. Leoric is up in 10 seconds, and we have the Tyrael, who made a very long rotation to top lane to tap well. Going to be able to join in with the allies. Leoric is back in. There's the ignite from Kael'thas. A hook onto Leoric. Gorge as well. The entire team rushes in to maybe save the moment. Tyrael will be containment disc. Judgment from Tyrael was on, I think it was on Hunter Orc. Leaping Strike from Lunara. BRB Soken. Right is so low on the Leoric, and he goes down. Lava Cult trying to back away. Leaping Strikes. Judgment onto the Sonya. She gets the Ignore Pain at the last second. That's a hook onto the Kael'thas. He can only do one thing, and that's throw a Living Bomber. I don't even know if he actually had that. This is looking like we are going to go to a map number 4. Yes, indeed, it is. Tyrael cheats a little bit of death, but that's not enough to save the day. Itrax gonna get hooked.
Team kill!
Ladies and gentlemen, it ain't a 3-0. The members of Going to Figure Out Something, they figured out something in this game, and man, oh man. I didn't have much faith in this draft, but god dang did it work. God dang did it work. Looked a little sketchy, but it played out in the end perfectly well. All right. Which team wins Dragonshire? Going to Figure Out Something did. More games. Yeah, more games. That's the way I like to look at it. Exactly, Ninja. Exactly. More games, more stream, more fun. You had clothes on once. Me too. Like right now. Well, at least the upper part. Welcome back into Meta Madness. My name's Bahamut. We're getting into map number 4 in our second best of 5 of the day. On the left-hand side, we've got going to Figure Out Something. On the right, it is going to be Disgusting. And we'll see. Can Disgusting close things out, or does the reverse sweep continue? The members of our blue team have got their brooms out, but this is where things start to get very interesting in the drafts. This is where things start to get extremely interesting because the pools are getting smaller and smaller. For example, the tank pool right now, without any of the bans that we're going to see, we could see a Garrosh ban, blah, blah, blah. Arthas, Cho, ETC, Garrosh, Mal'Ganis. Those are the only tanks available. Only tanks. When we look at bruisers, Artanis, Diva, Dahaka, Gazlo, Imperius, Malthael, Ragnos, Thrall, and Zul. Minus the Dahaka. What's the direction they want to head into? Because the healer realm is still fairly full, so that we're going to see a ban onto Lucio. Sorry, my hip hurts today a little bit. Sorry about that. I think I stood too long last night, which I know is a weird thing. So tanks available: Arthas, Cho, ETC, Garrosh, or Malthael. Sorry, I misread. First pick from the side of Disgusting. I would love a Cho'Gall in this game, please. Does a blanket count as clothes? I mean, is a poncho not just a giant blanket with a hole in it? I think it's fair. I think a blanket can be clothes. Yeah, toga. Yeah. Yeah, I think a blanket can be clothes. It's how bold you want to be out in public. It's how bold you want to be out in public. Gul'dan first pick on the side of disgusting. Alrighty. Ooh! Oh! I've been talking about the synergy. We're gonna get some bio here. We're gonna get some Terran bio. Gul'dan, the Ana's already been played, so we can't see Ana. This is actually a pretty good map for Lost Vikings. We could see that later on in the draft, but right now, what do you want with the Gul'dan? What do they want to grab with Gul'dan? It's happening, chat. 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 It's happening! It's happening! It's gonna happen! Could you walk into a bank and get service while just wearing a blanket? See, I don't know. I feel like you could. No! I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. If I say put some clothes on, your parents are here, and you emerge in just a blanket, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm depressed. Asmodan will be banned away. I don't even want to cast these players anymore. I'm done. I hate this. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. That is a really good pickup, though. The Ragnaros for a map like this is extremely strong. Lava waves are good for pushing out the extra waves that Zool is going to be constantly pressuring you with. I mean, they had to have known that the Cho'Gall was coming, though. Of course, like the way that you drafted this Gul'dan, Ariel, Zool, this is such a Cho'Gall setup. So I mean, I can't blame them for banning it away. I just still think they're cowards for doing it. What are we looking at here? Mal'Ganis and Gazlo. Wow, okay. This means that Arthas, Cho, and Garrosh are the only available tanks left. If we go to a map number 5, is the only available tanks. Bruiser-wise, Artanis Diva, Dahaka, Imperius, Malthael Thrall. Last pick, though, Ragnaros, ETC. I feel like they could go for some sort of... Oh. I was literally about to say Valera. I was literally about to be like, you know what would be really good here? A Valera. I literally was like, you know, it's a niche pick, but Gazlo, Zool, Gul'dan, Ariel, they could all get beaten up by Valera. This is... Oh, wow. Alrighty, everybody, get ready, get ready, get ready. It's coming in 20 seconds.
Hey, listen.
In 20 seconds, the gamble will begin.
Hey, listen.
Very soon. I'm going to push the button then at that moment so that way people know what's going to be happening. Oh, I should also spell Alterac Pass correctly. Okay, here we go now. I was just looking at my live time, and it was exactly at 3 hours and 25 minutes on the dot when I said that, so it worked out pretty perfect for that slight delay that we have on stream. But here we go, map number 4, Alterac Pass. On the left-hand side, we got going to figure out something. Gotta figure out something. Going to. Not sure if they are. Have they? We got Hunter Orc on the Lieutenant Morales. Madron on the Raynor. There's your level 1s as well if you want to see those for your predictions. Fish on the ETC, Soaking on the Ragnaros, and Claude on the Valera. Yes, the Valera. To the right-hand side, we have the members of Disgusting who are looking to shut down the series in a 3-1 through Alterac Pass. Rye on the Gazlo with the correct mount, by the way. Nice Gen G mount. We have Alvarez on the Gul'dan. We've got Twice on the Mal'Ganis, Lavacal on the Ariel, and in bottom lane, Itrax on the Zool. Let's see what happens here. We're in mid lane. You can see the level 1s. You've still got some time for your predictions. Who takes it? Are we going to a map 5, or Is this going to be a shutdown? All right, there's just a lot of... There we go. I was like, there's just a lot of kind of dancing around. Raynor will be going into the Inspire at level 1, the Exterminator. We have Gul'dan with his Echoed Corruption, ETC with the Prog Rock. Valeera, though, also will be going into Crippling Poison, good for burst ability into low health pool heroes. Zul pushes up a wave and backs back into the bush. Also, Lieutenant Morales' life support. Increase your maximum energy by 10% passively. Silenced. Chunked. Twice gets a Night Rush onto 2. Claude says, cool, I'll keep autoing you. Ragnaros will make his way into the top lane, and we haven't really seen any Lost Soaking or anything like that. Camps to be grabbed on the right and the left-hand side. Thank you all for your predictions for this game. I appreciate you. Okay, Jimmy's going to be able to grab that camp. ETC is still soaking out the bottom lane up against Zul. Taking his sweet, sweet time on this one. Ragnaros will be able to make quick work of the top lane. Does have the Blast Wave build for now. Silence onto Twice from the Valeera, who is pressuring onto Mal'Ganis. Still has that 75 physical armor from his level 1, if I'm not mistaken, the Winged Guard. Twice getting chunked here. Ariel's got a nice, healthy pool of healing to drop down. Did also go into Searing Light, so you can damage enemies with it, and it seems like we have a DC, so let's pull it on back to Bandit and I for proper thingies. Just for the record, the only reason this is a Lava Wave game is because it's a weird draft, okay? It's not actually good. I like that you came by to tell us. I like that. Thank you, Soaking, actually. Like, I no kappa. Like, I actually appreciate the little insight. I thought Lava Wave was the pickup just to push back because they have Zul, they have Gazlo, they have Gul'dan, they've got wave clear wherever they are, and they've got push potential as well. So I do like the Lava Wave. I assumed it was just because the draft of the enemy is so annoying to deal with. Also, Molten Core is great for a map like this too. I think Molten Core does do some really fine work on a map like this around the objective phasings, and also defensively for if you lose the objective and you're getting pushed into. Valeera gonna make Ghoulish Danny's life miserable. That's the expectation for me. I really do think that they can take this into a map 5. I really do have faith that going to figure out something. I need to figure out how to say their name. Going to figure out something. I definitely think they have the momentum to be able to take us into a map 5. Lies, it's perfect. The readies are being thrown out, so let's go ahead and get back into the game. Thank you for your patience, and we are in. Little DC from one player. They are back in, and all is good. In bottom lane, Ragnaros continues to push out against the Zul. We've got our Gazlo in top, and he's just gonna have to play a little bit back from the Valeera here. Doesn't want to get bursted down. Also, Valeera playing it smart in front of their own gate, making sure that they're not too far out, and Gazlo gonna be poking her down. Soaking gets the Blast Wave to back off, and another Echoed Corruption attempt from the Gul'dan. We have our mid lane camps already out and cleared. Very low cooldowns onto those. Ooh, Claude, what you doing? Just gonna be clearing top lane. Okay. Just a quick clear. Excuse me. Sorry. Been up since like 5 a.m. It took me like 2 games to wake up, but now I'm feeling awake and I got that energy. As a reminder, by the way, I will be doing Meta Madness tomorrow as well, so if you're enjoying the cast and you want to come by for casting, I'll be starting at the exact same time as I did today. The difference, though, tomorrow is I will be doing a cooking stream later in the day, so tomorrow's a nice chonky stream. We'll be making almond boneless chicken. We'll be shucking some almonds. Power slide in from the ETC. Little face melt as well. Detainment strike into Fish. We've got the sustained damage from from the Raynor, but it's not going to be anything more than some poke. Now, Twice does step in with some Fell Claws. There's going to be a Night Rush as well. Gul'dan maybe getting a stack or 2. In mid lane, Gazlo and Zul are doing their best to defend. ETC with a nice power slide face melt. Loudspeaker as well as the Pinball Wizard at 4 and 7 for the ETC, so a little bit extra wave clear. Oh, wow. Nice CC combo onto Valera. Hunter Orc with some safeguarding as well. What did we see as the Vanadium Platinum? Vanana! Which is just going to be the Stun Root Safeguard Armor. Increase the duration as well by 1 second. Valera on the north side of this, we do have the channel onto the objective phase. Soaking is going to be, well, soaking in mid lane. Making sure Zul doesn't get some free siege with his summonables. The objective, 11 seconds, looking good for Disgusting here. Twice going to be able to back away as there's a window created with Gazlo. ETC power slides in, going to get Detainment Strike back from the Ariel. Banana plating, yes, banana plating. Bananium plating. Also the trauma trigger as well. So, objective phase is stalled out. Teams go back and grab their null packs. Of course, you know me. I'm going to cycle through the numbers. Chat, I don't know what I want after stream. It's either tacos, pizza, or like a cheeseburger. One of those three sound really, really good. I think it might be tacos, though. I'm getting really hungry. I have not eaten a lot of food today. Fish getting bullied on the north side of our screen. Going to be stunned out by the Gazlo. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis. Fish is drained, and eye tracks with the channel. Oh, Hunter Orc doesn't have the range on the grenade and doesn't get the delay onto Zul. And this is first objective phase to the members of Disgusting. Pho? It's honestly not a bad idea. I've honestly never had pho. I talked about it on CCL with Grubby all the time. The big thing is, like, I don't mind going to a restaurant by myself. I have no problems with that. I have no problem, like, going to a restaurant and just sitting at a table by myself and getting something. It's the fact that I have a friend that when they were coming back into town, they're like, we're gonna go get it. So I've been waiting for them to get back into town, but it's been a while since they've been able to because our town is constantly being berated by snow, except for the last, like, 3 days, which is nice. Use pizza as a taco shell. Ooh, Thundercats Rex, you make a very good point. I mean, some El Pastor tacos sound really, really, really good today. Mosh pit from the ETC, doesn't connect onto anyone, cancels that early. The objective phase still sieging in through mid lane. Lava Wave into top, Molten Core into bottom lane. Mid lane fort is saved. Gazlo will be able to take down the Molten Core, and this fort is still fairly healthy. BRB soaking a little low, but I think they're able to back away. Morales is here with some beam healing. Bottom lane fort is going to be saved. Top lane wave is cleared out by Valera, and all three forts still stand about, what, 10% top, 10% mid, 50-ish percent, 40, 50, however you want to split that. It's not quite midway, but it's close enough. Ooh-wee. Valera, by the way, will be going into Cloak of Shadows. This is a very good talent. We don't see it very often. It is a self-cleanse and a 75%, 75 spell armor. And it's a 15-second cooldown. It is very, very, it's such a useful talent. I'll never forget there was one of the days when I was like, Phoenix has the worst talents, and then of course everyone in chat's like, well, what about this? Well, what about this? And then everyone, like, someone was like, well, Valera doesn't have good 10s. You don't see anyone use this as the argument they made. And I was like, what? Well, no one uses it, so it's obviously bad. Huh? I remember reading it on stream being like, no, it's pretty good. Nice Detainment Strike combo, and the Ragnaros does fall. Bottom lane boss. ETC is going to scout this out, but Ragnaros is dead for the next 14 seconds. I don't think ETC can go in on this. Valera is also still in top lane. I think it's just more or less just feigning the idea. Ragnos respawns. He'll have Lava Wave up and available as well. That immediately goes into top lane as the objective phase opens up for the bottom position on the map. And Boss is going to get some damage onto this fort. Will it take it down? That's the big question. Mid lane to be cleared out. Camp over here, 8 seconds. Mid lane fort. Gul'dan wants to put some pressure onto it. What did Zul go at 1? No, he went Shade, okay. Or Shackler, excuse me. Mosh pit from ETC interrupted by the Detainment Strike of Ariel. 10-second on that cooldown for him. 5 actually to go. Night Rush from the Mal'Ganis. Horrify from Gul'dan, and that is a dead Morales. I was like, what just made that laugh? And it was Zul's summonables. Bottom lane fort did go down, as I mentioned, and this is a top lane fort. Triple fort phase and a boss for top as well. Things are looking great to disgusting. Good morning, Iron Flare. How you doing? Did you know that Joanna and Brightwing are bad because no one plays them because they're banned? Absolutely, Toku. You make a good point. Good morning, cuties. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, no, we gotta pause again. Good morning, my friends. How you doing today? Looks like we got a little bit of lag, so we'll let this subside and we'll get back into map number 4. Oh, but it's good to see all of you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. So, check and not upset, not upset, not upset, not upset. Lasagnas are looking the best since we've been to those parties. Yeah, the lasagnas last night were pretty good. I didn't eat much of them because it makes my tummy hurt, but still. I'm just clearing out messages while I have the opportunity. The casters are just talking to each other with emotes right now. You need a new arm? I'm worried. You need caffeine. How am I? I am awake. I had it was hard to wake up this morning, but we got chugging, we got rolling, and I'm having fun. I'm hanging out and able to cast some great games and hang out with all of you. It's always exciting for me. I appreciate all the people that are like hanging out because I know there's tons of streams of this and there's bigger streams and people like to watch streams with bigger numbers, but I appreciate all of you hanging out, watching the stream, lurking, chatting, predicting. Thank you for being here. It seriously does make my day, and I'm glad that I was able to do this for all of you as we have the fight continuing to break out after our little pause right there. The camp objective going over to the members of going to figure something out. No, going to figure out something. Valir on the right side onto iTracks right now, trying to chase down this Zul, and it is the army from the Vandar Stormpike side of the map. The Alliance Cavalry comes through. Lava Wave in top. Now, does BRB Soaking get the Lava Wave spawn, or does he get the minion wave spawn from the lava? Let's see. It's actually going to be pretty close. I think they might just get it. There's a fight, though, to talk about. Let's talk about the fight right now. And yes, he did get... Oh, really good timing on that Lava Wave. Really good timing. Gets the wave that spawned. It's not the biggest deal, but it's always nice to point out something that a player can... It's just a nice skill that the player can actually utilize. I've seen Ragnarai. I see them just chuck the lava wave. They're like, the wave's pushed up, but there's timings, there's windows. And if it's intentional, it's beautiful. 16 talent here to the side of Disgusting as the objective phase. The Alliance Cavalry will do nothing because the Alliance does nothing. Risk, pains, occupational hazards. Oh man, back when I was a drafter in back when I was an architectural draftsman, there was a point where, and it was the way that I was sitting and everything, and I eventually fixed that. But I was getting massive pains in my wrist just from drafting all day. But it was a lot of just how I was sitting and posture and stuff like that. That actually helped out a ton. ETC, by the way, is 1 stack away from getting his prog rock finished out. Camps to be grabbed on the right and the left, respectively. Ooh, Decrepify as well as the Echoes of Death. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should see the Mortal Wound, I think is the level's 20 name. It is I think it's 75% healing reduction. Typically, if you see the 13-16 combo, you usually have that extra Spectral Scythe upgrade at level 20. Extremely synergistic. Very low kill game. Boss is going to be up in about 1 minute in bottom, 2 minutes in top. Night Rush from the Mal'Ganis, connecting onto ETC. Claude is trying to back away. Detainment Strike onto ETC. Ragnaros with the Molten Core, going to be able to poke out into the wave. Valeera chasing in as well. ETC going to be healed up by Lieutenant Morales, and a Lava Wave in top lane. Going to be able to clear things out and push that back. Next objective phase, third one of the game, up and available in about 15 seconds. Alright, so I'm just checking all around the map to see what is possible, and Valeera's floating around over here. She has true invisibility now that she's been sitting still for a few moments. I think it's like, what, 5 seconds of standing still if you're invisible gives you true invisibility. Now you just have to shimmer. If you didn't know, that's why some of the, like, Zeratools or Valeeras or Novas, they'll stand still at a point, so they have true invisibility. Valeera in the bush right now. Not sure if this was... I think it might have been... Yeah, it was scouted by the Mal'Ganis. That was the danger ping, and Claude takes 50% damage. We'll be able to pop the Cloak of Shadows, getting that 75 spell armor. 40% stall for Itrax. Ooh, nope. 39-second stall. 39 to go on the objective. Let's pull away the talents because the chase does continue here. Zool. He's looking for some sort of bone prison. We have everything but Lava Wave up and available on both sides. Waiting to see when Morales will be popping that stim onto Raynor. Detainment Strike into the wall onto ETC. There's the stim onto Raynor, the Horrify from the Gul'dan. Fish getting low, drops the Mosh, but also drops their HP. Twice jumping into the back line with the Carrion Swarm. That's a lot of really good Fell Claws. Slowing down this retreat from the members of... Gotta figure something out. Gonna figure out something eventually. Name. Anyways, a couple kills and some siege through the mid lane with the Null Pack and the... oh god, I'm blanking on their names. Either way, Valeera pops the Cloak of Shadows, the mid lane still being sieged. Reaver minions. They're the Reaver minions, I'm pretty sure. Mal'Ganis is just... Fell Claws, Night Rush, tanking a ton of damage, but Ariel's got heal after heal for this. Mal'Ganis, Valeera goes down! Mid lane keep will fall. That means Vandar Stormpike loses the shielding, but he's also vulnerable as Gazlo finishes out the objective. A quick rotation into top lane. This is going to be a double keep. Is this game? Lava Wave in top to push things back. ETC does have the Showstopper. Trying to get into that back line. Fell Claws once again. Horrify from the Gul'dan. Raynor goes down to Gul'dan. Molten Core from Ragnaros buys a window. It's immediately cleared out. The objective still running from Drekthar's side of the map. Ragnaros and Lieutenant Morales, the lone defenders. And I do think this is going to be map number 4 going over to the side of Disgusting. Oh no, they're gonna beat up Soaking. Morales? Oh, she gets put to sleep from the Carrion Swarm upgrade level 20. Valeera's back, but yeah, this core is falling rapidly. There's a stim onto Valeera. Stim Valeera. She can't, unfortunately, and that is going to be the GG's. Map number 4 over to the side of Disgusting. They take the series 3-1. Good stuff. Good stuff. As a reminder, if you missed any of the games today, they will be going up on YouTube. I will start editing them after stream, and I will cut out the parts where I talk about nothing So the whole stream, basically. No, I'll also be adding in spoiler-free stuff at the end, so the VODs will be longer than... Well, then they... Like, so for example, I would add in, like, an extra hour of game time to this. Or an extra 30 minutes, excuse me, because there would have been one more map. Either way, those are your stats, those are your talents, GG's, and we're getting ready for our third...